homies. Never
Hello, this is
lonely.
Brittany calling. Hi.
Oh, it's for the overtime. Richmond
Hey,
on my mind.
congratulations on last night. That was very
And it's
cool.
for my mama, Mister.
Christian
I
did great.
got a color.
I said that was
E is
great.
for
Christian did great
eternal.
last
River
night.
and be the
Thank you for
hurdle. Whoa, I'm home now.
My home is where imagination takes its throne. Cells of childhood never seem to grow old. Forever owe it to you. When no one else did, you brought healing with vibrant colors, covers that hug my body, purple skies and city ties, a view so imperfect. This place, I could stay forever. Ashe. Welcome everybody to the Out of the Mouth of Beings talent show. My name is Sheila McKinney. What's good? What's cracking, y'all? I'm so excited to be here before you all. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and can I get a drum roll, please? I'm your mistress of ceremony and the Youth Poet Laureate of Richmond. Today, we are here to honor the power of community and love of intergenerational art and connections in the Zoom world. In the midst of a pandemic for over a year and a half, we celebrate all the magic that is Richmond. I don't think y'all heard me. I'm gonna say it again. We celebrate all the magic that is Richmond. With that being said, we're gonna go into a little background and do a land and labor acknowledgement. We acknowledge that here in the Bay Area, we occupy the stolen land of the Lishan Ohlone people. We give honor to the village of Hushin and Lishan waterways. We know that Indigenous people are alive today and continue to fight against erasure of their communities. And we work to fight alongside them. In the Bay Area, the ways we honor our Indigenous community is by paying the Sogorea Shumi land tax, which was created by Karina Gold and an Ohlone elder and Janella LaRose. We encourage everyone tuning in to look up the Indigenous people and their land using the online resource. It's about to get dropped in the chat. Please look at this. This is some useful information. We should know about it. Look at it and contribute to the Shumi land tax. That will also be dropped in the chat. Please do your research, look it up. It's some cool information, useful information, please. As we acknowledge the Indigenous peoples who have and continue to live here, steward this land, and resist settler colonialism, we acknowledge that this country has been built on the forced labor of African people through violent and systematic abduction from their homelands and enslavement over hundreds of years. We acknowledge the impacts that this had on African descents through the country's development. We uplift and honor our ancestors for their fight and their love and their sacrifice. Ashe. All right, y'all, to get started on this amazing event today, this talent show, we are about to get this going. Let's start with the name check. Let me go back. Let's start with the chat check-in. You're gonna say your name, pronouns, and comfort food during this pandemic. For me, it has definitely been like yogurt and granola. Like that's a god tier combination. You can't eat yogurt without granola. Like it just goes. So can we drop that in the chat? Your name, pronouns, and comfort food during this pandemic. Ooh, jerk chicken. I have yet to try some jerk chicken. Like I heard it is so good. Popcorn and M&M minis. Noodles. There's this place called the Noodle House. So good. Swiss cheese. All the cheeses. I hear that. Pizza. Sounds good. Taco Bell. Peanut butter cups. That, yes, my mom loves those. Cannot go into a store without getting some. Pasta. That pesto sauce, let me tell y'all, it's something different. Cookies, yes, guilty face. I love sweets. Hot Cheetos and cream cheese. I mean, can you even eat hot Cheetos without cream cheese? Like, is that even a thing? Anyway, I love these responses. Keep putting them in the chat. Love them. we're gonna get into our first performance, and we're gonna bring up this creative program. They're so amazing. We are going to bring to the stage Richmond Arts Center, excuse me.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eileen Condi. I work with the Studio Education Manager at the Richmond Arts Center. It's wonderful to be here with you all. The Richmond Arts Center is a visual arts organization that has been rooted in Richmond since 1936. We are driven by our commitment to be a catalyst in Richmond for learning and living through art. Through art classes, exhibitions, and special events, we work with artists who share their voice and their practice that help us build a more just and inclusive community together. It is my pleasure to introduce one of our many talented teaching artists, Luis Pinto. Luis is a Peruvian-American interdisciplinary artist and graphic designer who also shares his practice and knowledge in his street art courses with the Richmond Arts Center.
Oh, wow, it works now. Hi, everyone. I'm Luis. For some reason, I can't see anyone's faces on the screen that's pointing towards me, which is kind of giving me anxiety, but I'll go ahead and just talk a little bit about myself. I moved to this country when I was 5 years old, and I grew up on the island city of Miami Beach, just off the coast of Miami. And I've been in the Bay Area since 2012. The work that I make explores the political landscape that Black, Indigenous, and people of color face. I represent these hardships through a combination of memes, high fashion, design, and abstraction. Sometimes I juxtapose my concepts with the industrial objects that exist in the urban landscape, molding these systems together to form my own language and how I see the world. One of the conceptual approaches to my work is the use of specific colors of paint, and I mostly use this in my abstract paintings. These colors were chosen because of their ties to racial profiling and stereotypes. The colors have ethnic, racial, or cultural connections to their names, such as Black Panther, Mexicana, or Navajo White. Similarly, I also use industrial tones such as like safety orange and yellow, while the blues in my work represent law enforcement and government. I will use these colors in the work that I'll be creating for you today. Thanks so much for being here and being a part of this amazing event. So I'm gonna start with just like, since this is an abstract piece, I'm gonna start by just making a few marks and continue throughout the night. Come back in like 40 minutes and there should be something a lot better to look at.
Oh. That looks like it's gonna be a work in progress. I could already see that's gonna be a nice piece already. And with that being said, we're gonna go to our next performance. We're gonna have the one and only Naiad come up to the stage, and I mean tear the house down, because that's what they do.
Oops, I'm muted. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I am just going to bring Sam up, or can someone bring Sam up? Perfect. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Darlene.
How are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm good.
Well, I want to thank everyone so much for joining us this evening. My name is Darlene J. Noniasele, and I use she, her pronouns. And I'm the online services coordinator here at NIAD Art Center. It's been such a pleasure working in collaboration and community with RISE, East Bay Center for Performing Arts and the Richmond Art Center to create this showcase of talent. NIAD Art Center is located in the heart of downtown Richmond at 551 23rd Street. We are a studio made up of 70 adult artists and 26 staff, which actually makes us a group of 100 artists and creatives. Every day we work together to create an environment that centers our artists' voice, disability justice, community support, and creativity. We also have a once monthly artist talk called Thirsty Thursday that gives the public an opportunity to view and ask questions about our current Windows exhibition. Before shelter in place, NIAD was in a period of growth and abundance in our organization. And as we approach our 40th year in Richmond, we are excited to see greater leadership by our studio artists and uplift new voices in contemporary art. During the past 18 months, we have pivoted from in-person studio work to a thriving virtual studio. Monday through Friday, NIAD artists and facilitators work together in Zoom spaces that include dance, mixed media, music, fiber arts, and writing, as well as drawing and painting. In the past few weeks, we have been able to bring back small groups to work in person and look forward to expanding those offerings in the fall. At this time, I'd like to introduce one of our amazing studio artists, Sam Kirshner, for some remarks. Take it away, Sam.
Hi, everybody. My name is Samantha. I joined a couple years ago, and I want to show you two things that I made recently. I love doing fibers, so I made a fabric doll, two fabric dolls. One's a cat, and one's a regular doll.
Sam, that's gorgeous. And did you hand sew those?
I hand sew them, yes.
So do you use, where do you get your fabrics from?
Joann's and from NIAD.
Excellent. Anything else you want to tell anyone about NIAD?
Yeah, let me show them one ceramic piece real quick, Darlene.
Sure thing.
I did this one a long time ago with Chelsea and with Emma, but I love doing ceramics as well. This is a ceramic dragon that I did with some different glazes.
That is awesome. It looks hefty.
Yes, it's
That is gorgeous. Thanks for showing us that, Sam.
yeah, thank you, Darlene.
I so appreciate, Sam, all that you bring to our community, and in your voice and your just like support of literally everyone. Let's take a look at this video.
Yay!
Yay.
Black is our history. Black is bold, so am I. Black is bold, it ain't no lie. Black is proud, we're proud. Black is pride, we're pride. Black is brave, we're brave. Black is strong, we're strong. Black is dark, we're dark. Black is bold, pride, proud, brave, and dark. Black ain't no lie.
Started today. Maybe the weather is changing real fast. I mean, draw the real draw the sunshine today. The real hot today outside in Richmond City. So then say that no clouds a long time, so clouds disappears. Not taking Thai bomb. I mean, my birthday is taking Thai bomb at 6:30 in the morning. 1982. I mean, I'm burning here already for a long time. On the weekends will be. I'm not the weekend Saturday. Sunday will be a cloudy day outside. And Louisa, I know the weather, man. I don't know about the weather, man.
I'll follow the sun from Romeo. I am the sun because everywhere I go, Romeo's always following me everywhere. He's following me in the bedroom. He's following me in the bedroom. He's following me in the bathroom. He's following me everywhere in the apartment. And he died on the 2nd of February. Okay, ready. No.
One day you'll look to see I've gone, for tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Someday you'll know I was the one, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. And now the time has come, and so my love I must go. And though I lose a friend, in the end you will know. Oh, one day you'll find that I have gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. And now the time has come, and so my love I must go. And though I lose a friend, in the end you will know. Oh, one day you'll find that I have gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun.
Yeah, mute your mic.
Togetherness. I raised Romeo and Marilyn. Togetherness. And so I did not know how Marilyn and Romeo would work out together, living in the apartment. So I think of since I can't have kids, I think of Marilyn and Romeo as my son and daughter. And they work out well. And so they're almost the same age in time. Except for Romeo died at age 15. And so this year Marilyn was just turned 15 years old.
One day I had a wonderful dream. I took a ship to a faraway place. When I arrived, I realized how rich I had become. In my gigantic yard on a hill, there was a mansion. As I walked closer, I saw a wild turkey, squirrel, and a beautiful horse. There were roses in my yard. In the driveway sat a Mercedes, a Mustang, and a pink Cadillac, which I couldn't decide on the first one to drive to my new job at the radio station where I worked as a DJ.
Hasta que la veo, que no puede quiero hablar, siento cosquilleo no me puedo ni acercar. Se te he dado cuenta que no puedo conquistar. Se me vuelve loco, que a tu lado quiero estar. Que te siento la cabeza, casi pierdo la razón. Y anoche pienso en ella, me robaron el corazón. A ti tienes tan bonita, a ti tienes no sé qué, que tu boquita, en tu forma de ser. A ti tienes su nombre, no quiero creer, desde que me hace estremecer. Casi pierdo la cabeza, casi pierdo la razón y menos se pienso en ella. Llevaron el corazón, Andy tiene muy bonita, Andy tiene no sé qué, que tu boquita, en tu forma de ser. A quisiera ser su nombre, a que no te doy creer, me hace estremecer. Casi pierdo la cabeza, casi pierdo la razón y ya no sé pienso en él. Me robaron el corazón. Antes tiene muy bonito, antes tiene no sé qué, que tu boquita, en tu forma de ser. Quisiera ser su nombre, pues no quiero querer, una peta que me hace estremecer.
Roses are red, violets are blue, roses beautiful, and flowers lift up in the air, flowers bloom up in the sky, and let the flower king reveal the magic and love.
I'm gonna blow my harmonica, and the song gonna be called You Are Sweet. That's it. That's it.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my God, those performances was amazing. Y'all did such an incredible job. I'm just trying to dance like Heather. That's it. I'm trying to play my harmonica like Billy. Like, that's it. With that being said, we're going to go into our next performance. We have this very talented center called East Bay Center. Give it up for them, everybody. Woo!
Good afternoon, family. How are we doing today? Yes, yes, yes. It is so, that was such a wonderful performance. It's such a pleasure to be part of this community. My name is Ezra Bristow. I am a program associate at East Bay Center for the Performing Arts. And it is my pleasure to be a part of this wonderful gathering of artists and community members, just to recognize the immense progress that we've made in the midst of multiple pandemics, multiple epidemics. I'm here representing East Bay Center for the Performing Arts, an organization that for the last 50 years has been in the heart of Richmond, California, you know, supporting student artists from all walks of life that have shared and found a home at the center. And at the center, beyond finding just friends and community and opportunities to laugh and to create together, they have found within themselves. I see that someone said they can't hear me. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. I just wanted to make sure. I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to engage fully in this gathering. But as I was saying, the center has given our students an opportunity to create, to develop the skills that allows them to think, to lead, and to contribute to the world around them through our Deep Roots Wide World curriculum. Over the last 50 years, we've been blessed to recognize and to honor and to teach and to share with over 50,000 students. And here are these students through the breadth, the depth, and the discovery of experiencing both classical music and West African music and indigenous music and Mexican folkloric music. Through that marriage and that interplay of these different rooted art forms and the opportunity to see top artists in the field practice these art forms, they're also allowed to express themselves and to share with the community all of the things that they feel deeply within themselves and that they see happening in the community around them. They get to learn the value of self-expression and civic action. And then as they grow, they get the opportunity to absorb, to reflect upon, and then create these original, beautiful works of music and film and theater and dance. And that's the thing that we are here for as a community, is the continual uplift of those opportunities. And so I just wanted to take the time to share a little bit about why I love being a part of the center and why it's so important for us to come together in this moment. Because as an artist myself, you know, recognizing that Juneteenth has been finally made into a federal holiday, there is still so much more that needs to be done in order to repair the deep scars that racism has left on our communities, and not just on Black Americans and the Black Americans who have contributed so much to Richmond, to the depth of jazz and blues history, to World War II. We as a community have so much legacy here. And so sharing those stories through art has been one of the most important and valuable ways that I, as a East Coast transplant to Richmond, California, and to the Bay Area, have been able to uplift the students, the youth, and our community. And so it is my pleasure to be just a voice to introduce and to give the students more agency, but to also allow the students to speak for themselves through their incredible talent and intelligence and depth. And so the first video offering that we wanted to give is from one of our Young Artist Diploma Program scholarship recipients, Judah Butler. She is a phenomenal young lady that has been growing in the art form for the last several years. And she's going to be singing Lift Every Voice and Sing the Black National Anthem. And that will be then followed by a performance from our Iron Triangle Urban Ballet, which is led by Mia Hisaka, a phenomenal art director that has been able to bring some of our other artists, teaching artists together to collaborate, including Linda Steele II and Joe Orrick. And they will be performing a piece in work in progress called Unspoken, which is about our students expressing the pain and the trials of what it has been like living through a pandemic, through their art forms and through dance. And so I thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoy.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who has brought us thus far on the way, Thou who has by Thy might brought us into the light. Keep us forever in the path we pray. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Wonderful. That is beautiful. Do I have to get up? I'm so tired. Ugh, I don't want to go to school. I'm sick and tired of all of this. You know what I mean. All this.
You aren't going to school? There is no school. It's out of bed to the dining room. If that's the table, that's my room. My desk. That's not school.
I want to see my friends. Can I go to Kendall's house? Right now, we've been doing everything right. I haven't been to anyone's house, not even Grandpa. I'd go there.
For God's sake, let me go out on my own. And over here, I'm going mad. I will wear it. I hate that thing that's supposed to protect me. I can't see anyone's face anymore. Smile, frown. Who the hell knows?
It's not my fault. Yeah, the grown-ups are lying, saying they have the answers. They don't even know. Why? I'm just not feeling it. I keep waking up in the middle of the night.
Quiet tears with all the wind.
I mean, I guess we all can agree that that was a masterpiece, to say the least. Like, that was amazing. Amazing job. I'm speechless. Like, what can I say after that? But we got to go to the next performance. We're going to bring back Naiad. We're going to have a little intervention. They have a surprise for us. So get ready, y'all. This is going to be breathtaking.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to bring Heather and Dory up here with me, or if anyone can help me. Oh yeah, there you are, Dory. And if you want to unmute. So good to be here with you all. We thought we would just, movement moment is kind of a big part of Naiad, and we thought we'd just invite you all to have a short one with us and just all dance together, actually. And feel free to stay in your chair, get up, or whatever works for you, and be on screen or off screen. If you want to go into gallery view so we can all see each other, you could do that too. But I'm just going to put on a song by Sylvester because they were an amazing Bay Area person, and it's Pride weekend, and we can all just celebrate together a little bit. And I don't know, Heather and Dory, is there anything you want to say about movement moment or about dance?
Well, when I've been doing, what I've been doing is I've been thinking about my cats when I've been working on my moves. So I kept on thinking about Marilyn Romeo.
Yes.
And the only thing I always want to do is I want to keep following my dreams to make the fantasy dreams come true, and so the passion of the heart and love and magical and powerful as long as we stick together.
Oh my
And
God.
for me, this is a short thing. I'm trying to make myself out in the world by making myself famous, following up my mom's footsteps. When my mom's been out and she's been having history on her, so I'm trying to bring out the history out of me for my mom.
Oh, thank you, Dory. Thank you, Heather. Those are both such inspiring comments. And I'm so glad we got to see some of your performances today also. And I'm going to put on the song then without further ado. And maybe we can just take a moment. Maybe Heather, you want to start us off and just maybe lead us in a little bit of movement, and we'll pass it over to Dory, and then we'll just freestyle for a couple more minutes.
It
All
was
right.
really my honor, Mara.
Oh, good. Thank you, Heather.
Now the first move you need to do is spread your hands up in the sky. Then you reach up the clouds, and that's it. But move, that's it. Now reach in the sky. Then, burying the berries, push it. Good. Now we up in the sky. Now, the hand. Down, up, all the way down, all the way up. And take it nice, slow. Good. Keep good. Now arm straight. As if no, this go. That's good. Doing the pose.
Heather, lead us in one more move and then we'll pass it on to Dory.
Sure.
Okay, perfect.
The point is, then you're doing a forward move. You're doing the other side. That's good. Excellent. Going. Going. Now give yourself a warm up. Gentle. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, Heather. That felt so good. I'm gonna pass it to Dory to carry us through. If you wanna, you're muted right now, Dory. Feel free to unmute, or we can see you, so that's great.
Okay, ready? Okay, follow the turn. Now go the other way. Reverse, now go the other way.
The song is coming to a close. Everyone feel free to get whatever move you need to get, or stretches, breath. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Even through this strange year, it's been so good to still be able to dance together however we can. And I feel like East Bay Center really showed us that too. So yes, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dory and Heather, for doing that with me.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome, Mara.
Yahoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed that. I don't know about anybody else, but I needed a little dance break just to get my blood flowing. Like, it was cool. It was cool. And I'm telling y'all not ready to see Lewis's masterpiece. Like, he's just gonna come on here and continue painting, and we're gonna see what it looks like. Just enjoy his masterpiece.
Okay.
Get into it.
All right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Flight 003 to the far side. Bizarre Tribe consists of 2 hip-hop groups, the Far Side and our tribe called Quest.
Oh my God, that looks so beautiful. And I cannot wait to see the final piece. Like,
Thank you.
You did that, yes. With that being said, we're gonna go into our final performance. Rise. Rise is a youth serving organization based in Richmond, California, consisting of 4 departments: community health, education and justice, youth organizing, and the media, arts, and culture department. Their aim is to eliminate any barriers youth face in the pursuit of education, life goals, and liberation, as well as create platforms that elevate youth voice and leadership in the present and future. With that being said, I'm gonna spit a poem for you guys. It's called Ode to This Thing I Called Family. Ode to that smacking I hear. I hate it when you do it, but miss it when you're not here. Passed down recipes from ancestors that show up every now and again. And in honor of you, we bow our heads and say amen. The taste that opens heaven gates on my tongue. Ode to those who were once young, telling stories nobody knew. Surprised faces with a burst of comfort fills the room. The long talks that have my eyes open, ears perked like a dog. And even when you're miles away, I vision the moments we shared and thoughts to evolve. People that I'm always around, knows me like the back of my hand. Enough love to last my whole life, enough friction to create strife. Ode to this thing we call family. Thank you, thank you. And with that being said, we're gonna have this amazing poet come up. She is literally amazing. Like, she leaves everybody in awe every time she even opens her mouth. She could be like, hi, and I'm like, hi, like, you're amazing, like, please. Anyway, we're gonna have Adriana come up to the set. Come up to the stage and just perform. Blow the house out like she normally does. It's a normal thing for her.
Hi, thank you so much, Sheila. By the way, your poem was beautiful. Before I start, I would like to say I'm so grateful to be able to be in a room with so many talented people. But with that, I'm gonna get started with this poem. I wrote it recently, and this poem is called Justicia. My culture, my city, my life, I said, what do you love about your culture? Because lately it's feeling like all you want to do is take mine. Gentrification of a culture so sick, I can't even speak on it. My name, you pronounced it wrong and kicked me out of my house. You got Taco Tuesdays and take trips to Mexico. Pronounce it right, Mexico. So otra vez, I'ma tell you again, hoops so big and lines so thick, I speak my tongues and love my family. How do you kick us out of humble forces in a cage, telling our kids that this is their future? My school shouldn't be a pathway to prison, so my face is glass and my guts are glitter. I fight with my community and spit ode to oppressor. Hair so thick and body so tired, I am a woman of culture, a woman of nature, a creation of we came here for a better place. Instead, we got prejudice and get the fuck off my land. Dime por qué I gotta fight to be in the place I belong. I got dirty looks and Karen's commenting, calling my people rapists when you're the one who created Mexican. Colonized a culture, colonized a community, colonized a future and blamed it on us. My parents made it here, but what about the families struggling for better lives only for you to threaten to take theirs away? Calling me pendeja for speaking truth, but you get president for spreading lies? The only reason my words flow is because they know their meaning. I speak because I'm aware of what I'm saying, and that is, viva la raza and pride in being Chicana. You want to be it so bad, but not the struggles that come with it. You want our culture, but don't know what it means. Comida del patrimonio y carros del cielo. 64 Impala, mi papá in a 70 Chevelle. Our brown pride is too beautiful to be seen as illegal aliens. I'm not from outer space. I'm from the same soil you were made from, but my people created food out of it, and you built walls to keep us away from it. But you built walls to keep us away from it. Justicia para mi gente, because you took credit for our home. Justicia para mí, because you took what means most. Some days I'm so scared of waking up because I'm not sure of what might happen next. I scream chicanismo, but you heard white women. So while my sisters and almost mothers are being sterilized without knowing it and being sprayed with Windex since we're so disgusting, I keep writing and I won't stop. Because no matter how much you break me and how much I bleed, I am earth and I will show you my nature, justicia. Thank you so much.
I mean, like, keep showing love in the chat. That was amazing. I told y'all. What did I say? What did I say? She's gonna leave us in awe. I called it. With that being said, we're gonna have Lewis come back to the stage and show us his final piece. I want to see. I cannot wait.
It's cut, the kicks were big, like the bass was big. That Tribe shit was like putting your feet in a new, fresh pair of kicks. The samples were on point, tip was on point, the productions were on point.
Low End Theory came out. Nothing was touching Tribe. Nothing. Nothing. Low end theory. Forget it. Shut up. Get the fuck out of my face. It's the illest shit.
The highly regarded. Don't know who I be. Gummy soul. With the beats, we hella fresh. Let the top down, turn the volume up to decibels. Gummy soul. I get down. This is the year that I come in and just devastate. The Midnight Marauder is the hype we arrange it. Don't break the buck.
Amerigo. Gatherway is a producer, DJ, and rap singer. He's legit.
Louis, this looks absolutely amazing. And if you don't mind, can you share some details, thoughts about your piece?
Yeah, sure. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I actually didn't really know what I was gonna make going into this. It's been a really long time since I've been able to express myself abstractly. But I started out using colors that are found like in the urban environment to kind of like replicate the street. So I was using like tar black, safety yellow, safety orange, and silver to lay down the foundation. The squiggly lines that you see there for me represent barbed wire, and the other bent lines represent the parts in the chain link fence that get kind of like broken down. Once I was finished with the base, I started laying over the tones that represent some of the peoples that are involved in my artwork. So I put down Black Panther. No, I put down Ebony King, Mexicana, and Navajo Red. And I finally laid down the blue, which represents law enforcement to me. I was kind of struggling with it though, because I wasn't so sure if it should even be included in this piece or not. Because usually law enforcement doesn't always have a positive connotation, especially in the media, and definitely not for me for the most part. But I figured since it's part of my work and part of my vocabulary that I should include it. That's basic. That's the basic gist. If anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer anything.
How long have you been painting?
I guess I started in grad school, abstract painting. Before that, I was like an illustrator, and I did dabble with painting, but I never actually explored it like a studio artist. So I guess since 2015.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any specific colors that you use, like your favorite colors?
My favorite color is actually red, and I almost never use it in any of my work. The closest thing to red here would be the Navajo red. Anyone else have any questions? I don't really know because I'm still trying to develop it. The question was, how do I describe my style? I guess you can say that these types of paintings are abstract expressionist.
My question is, how did you get into the Black Panther situation?
How did I get into the arts?
No, the Black Panther situation.
Oh, I don't remember how I found the paint colors. I usually when I'm like, I'm sorry?
The reason why I brought it up, because lately when I went to Knives, I did Power to the People with the Black Panther on a quilt.
Yeah, so I didn't come up with the names for these colors. They're actually branded by a corporate paint brand, and that's why I use them. I use them because they're part of a corporation that decided to use ethnic and racial descriptors for their colors, but also this is all like commercial paint, so it's used for buildings and houses, and it really connects with my message of representing the urban landscape. So there's a question that says, red is your favorite color, why don't you use it more? I don't make art for myself. I make art for the larger conversation. That's why. I have a red car. Red is amazing. Do I have a favorite piece, like of art or my own work? My own work? That's really hard. I don't have a lot of pieces that I dislike. So I would have to say that most of my work, 90% of my work is my favorite work. I'll usually create something, take a look at it, take a picture with my phone, take a look at it on my phone, kind of just like sit with it for a week or two, and then I'll just put it away and I'll never look at it again until I have to like, put it in an art show or maybe like put it next to another piece and see how they speak with each other. So there's another question that's asking me where I get the inspiration for my work. And when I went to grad school, I was forced to explore who I am and forced to represent where I come from, which I had been struggling for a very, very, very long time through trying to understand who I am as a person of mixed race, coming from a very powerful kingdom. Growing up in Miami in the 90s, through the languages of hip hop and rock and roll and street art, and then feeling comfortable enough to just reflect on myself and talk about my voyage and also talk about the things that I feel are important. Communicating spirituality, equality, and just beauty.
Thank you so much, Louis. And with that being said, we are going to conclude this talent show. I want to say thank you to everybody for coming. Like, this has been an amazing experience. I love all the talent. Like, all y'all had masterpieces. It was beautiful. Thank you for coming and watching it with us. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Keita.
You're welcome.
That was really great. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
Guys were amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. So nice to hang out with you all.
Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you, Jory. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
You're here.
You're welcome.
I'ma go, but do it with me. Watch me do mine.